This was a study that was published in New England Journal in 2020. And I think it received a lot of publicity because it was at the time of COVID. And it was a study done at University of Michigan where they had about 10,000 measurements obtained from floor and ICU patients. And these patients had a paired SpO2, so basically oxygen saturation derived from a PPG device, and actual blood determined oxygen saturation, so using an ABG and arterial blood gas. And what they wanted to do was they wanted to assess the rates of occult hypoxemia. So hypoxemia is defined as an SaO2 of less than 88%, and being occult if the SpO2 or the PPG device showing what's considered normal. And you can see kind of this here in this graph here, the arterial oxygen saturation obtained from the blood, and then sort of the 88% demarcating whether it's hypoxic or not. And you can see that in the bottom here is the pulse oximeter. And you can see the anticipated sort of relationship should be based on this dashed line here. And you can see the differences between white and black patients. And you can see that the black patients in general had a lower amount of SpO2 compared to the white patients. I think the conclusion was that there are higher rates of occult hypoxemia in the black patients compared to white patients. But this graph also indicated to me another thing. And you can see even in white individuals, white patients here, even with, a reading of 92% using a PPG, there are a number of patients here who actually had low amounts of arterial oxygen levels. And so the surface PPGs may not actually be accurate in both black and white patients in certain patients, and there's no way you could predict that. And so that's some of the note of caution that you have to have here.